Chapter 4, Lesson 4. Hands-on, how use models to multiply. You can use partial products to multiply a one-digit number by a two-digit number. Find the products for the tens and ones separately, which is basically writing expanded form. Then add them together. Area models and arrays can show partial products. So here's our problem. The hiking club has 3 groups of hikers. Each group has 12 people. How many hikers are in the hiking club altogether? So the information I need, 3 groups, and each group has 12 people. And a keyword is each. And our question is, how many hikers are in the hiking club altogether? So instead of doing 3 times 12, because that, if it was a bigger number, that could be more challenging, we've got our area, and we've got 1, 2, 3 rows. And we've got 12 rows across, but instead of writing 12, we're going to separate it into the tens place and the ones place. So now instead of solving 3 times 12, we're going to solve 3 times 10 and 3 times 2. So we separated it into 10 and 2. And those partial products, 3 times 10 is 30. This is the piece that you should start being able to do in your head. 3 times 2 is 6. And then we add those. 30 plus 6 is 36. So 3 times 12 is 36. And there are 36 hikers in the hiking club. So I drew a thinking bubble to help understand what's happening here. So I basically took 12 and separated out into its expanded form, which is the ones place and the tens place separated out, 10 plus 2. And then multiplied both of those by 3. And you'll see that this section here matches this here. And since we were adding up here, we need to add these two together to get our final answer. So this is showing another way to get the same process. This one is using the area model, and this one is using what's called the distributive property. But we'll talk more about that in another lesson. So here's the second one. The hikers hiked for 4 hours. Each hour they saw 21 animals. How many animals did they see in all? So the numbers I need, 21 animals. And the question, how many animals did they see in all? So since we've got 4 and 21, they've written this equation. Now in order to solve it using the area model, we're going to separate 21 into expanded form, which is 20 and 1. And I want you to draw your model for this section. Partial products, 4 times 2 is 8, so 4 times 20 is 80. 4 times 1 is 4. So now I've got 80 plus 4, which equals 84. So 4 times 21 is 84. And to answer that sentence, how many animals did they see in all? Who's they? The hikers. The hikers saw 84 animals in all. And that's how you get your A. The hikers saw 84 animals in all. Okay. Now you're going to write out the area model in word form with this equation that they've given you here for the talk about it. You can work with your partner on both of these. As you're working, pay attention to number 11. You're going to have to figure out two separate situations and then compare them. So pay attention when you get there. That's a two-step problem.